Top Indian virologist quits government panel weeks after questioning the authorities' handling of the pandemic.
Here's a summary of the article.
A top Indian virologist has resigned from a forum of scientific advisors set up by the government to detect variants of the coronavirus, he told Reuters on Sunday, weeks after questioning the authorities' handling of the pandemic. Shahid Jamil, chair of the scientific advisory group of the forum known as INSACOG, declined to give a reason for his resignation. Renu Swaroop, the secretary of the Department of Biotechnology that oversees INSACOG, did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Another INSACOG member said he was not aware of any direct disagreements between Jamil and the government. A top government scientist who is part of the forum said, on the condition of anonymity, that he did not think the departure of Jamil would hamper INSACOG's monitoring of virus variants. Reuters reported earlier this month that INSACOG, the Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genetics Consortium, warned government officials in early March of a new and more contagious variant of the coronavirus taking hold in the country. Asked why the government did not respond more forcefully to the findings, for example by restricting large gatherings, Jamil had told Reuters that he was concerned that authorities were not paying enough attention to the evidence as they set policy.
This post received a score of 24,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Quits. Wait, there was an educated man in Indian Gov panel? I thought they were all regarded as anti-nationals.
Reuters reported earlier this month that INSACOG, the Indian SARS-CoV-2 Genetics Consortium, warned government officials in early March of a new and more contagious variant of the coronavirus taking hold in the country. The variant, B.1.617, is one of the reasons India is currently battling the world's worst surge in COVID-19 cases. Sounds like INGSOC.
Big Brother is watching.
This is what Shahid Jamil said. He also wrote in 3 days ago. TLDR, he talks about inaccurate data due to low testing, scientists not being given access to all of the data, slow vaccination and issues with India's vaccine procurement strategy. The month-long Kumbh religious festival, attended by 9.1 million devotees, lack of evidence-based policy making regarding the last point, most of the critical decisions related to the pandemic such as lockdowns, vaccine procurement etc. are made directly by Prime Minister Modi's office, without really consulting epidemiologists and other experts, in fact even they.
There are 2 more reasons for his quitting. Shahid Jamil.
I wouldn't be surprised if Tejaswi Surya comes to the HQ and reads out his name and asks if that was a mosque? P.S. Tejaswi Surya, elected representative of the city of Bangalore, KT, India, recently entered a COVID war room, people volunteering to help people with COVID over phone, along with media people. Read out a list of 17 Muslim employees, out of approximately 200 employees, and asked if that was a madarsa? A place where matters pertaining to Islam are taught, like the Quran, prayers, etc. Source. How BJP MP Tejasvi Surya communalized BBMP bed scam with misinformation.
People should read The Premonition. Good storytelling about how poorly the government handles disease and pandemic.
If there is any country that ends up with a COVID variant that becomes resistant to a vaccine, I'd think the smart money would be on India. The number of people who are catching it and the number of people who need to be vaccinated with COVID bouncing back and forth are going to be a toxic brew.
Flip side is that if there's such widespread infection already, it can be hard for a new strain to take hold in the population.
At the current rate of official infection, it would take like 9 years for everyone to catch it.
THR official numbers are like 1/20th of the actual. Source. An Indian who knows 15 to 20 people who were told that they are positive but government orders had to say they were negative.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.